Hey, what's going on everybody? Jason here, and welcome back to another Call of Duty Zombies video. Today, I'll be ranking the perk jingles in Call of Duty Zombies here on this tier list. Now, I'm sure all of you are familiar with how the tier lists work and what we're going to be doing, and what we're doing today, of course, like I said, is ranking the perk jingles. In addition, I'm also doing this in collaboration with TheLegendHD, who's going to be compiling a bunch of Zombies YouTubers tier lists into one video. And in his video, he's going to find out which of the perk jingles are the best and which of the perk jingles are the worst according to the Zombies community. So I think without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the tier list. So the first perk on this tier list is going to be Juggernog. Let's go ahead and listen to the jingle, and let's see where Juggernog should be ranked here. Honestly, Juggernog's a pretty classic perk jingle here, so I think because of nostalgia, and I think because it's just a fun song to listen to, it's got to automatically go into S tier, right? I mean, come on, it's the classic perk jingle. When you mention perks, Juggernog is the first thing that comes up. When you mention the perk jingles, the first thing comes up is Juggernog. So, yeah, Juggernog is definitely the best of the perk jingles. One of the best in my opinion. Next up, we have Double Tap and Double Tap 2.0, which actually share the same perk jingle. So, we're just going to go ahead and put these up into S tier as well, just because, again, classic perk jingles. They're some of the original perks that we got in Call of Duty Zombies to begin with. Obviously, it's got that kind of cowboy feel to it, you know, you thirsty partner kind of a thing going on for it, which I think is pretty fun. So, yeah, it's just a fun jingle to listen to. Just listen to it, guys. Cowboys can't shoot slow. It's just fun to listen to. That's a good one. It's definitely a good one here. So, of course, it's going to go up into S tier right next to Juggernog. And you gotta reach for the root beer shelf, you thirsty partner? Next up is gonna be Speed Cola. Let's go ahead and listen to this jingle. Your hands are slow. Let's see. Speed Cola. Again, one of the classic perk jingles in Call of Duty Zombies. One of the original 4 perks as well. Ooh, I really want to put it up in S tier. I really, really do. But at the same time, I also want to put it in A tier. Let's see. It's just a groovy, kind of funky perk jingle. You know what? Screw it. I don't care. I'm putting it in S tier. It's an original perk jingle. It's a ton of fun to listen to as well. Next up is Quick Revive, and I don't even have to think about this one. This one's also an S tier perk jingle. A classic perk jingle. Of course, right next to Juggernog, first thing you think about when you think about perks and zombies is Quick Revive. And of course, it's a memeable jingle too. You need a little revive. That's the part that's memed on a lot. So, you think of Quick Revive, you think of memes. You need a little revive. Of course I need a little revive. So, the original 4 perk jingles there are all going to be on S tier in my opinion. Alright, so now moving on from the original 4 perks, let's go ahead and divert a little bit to Pack-a-Punch. The Pack-a-Punch song here, even though Pack-a-Punch isn't a perk, it still has a jingle, which is still a nice upbeat jingle, which is fun to listen to as well. But honestly, it's not as good as the original 4 here, but it's still pretty classic. It's still pretty fun to listen to. I'm going back and forth in my head here between A and B. Probably A tier. Probably A tier. It's just another classic song from Zombies that everybody knows. Pack-a-Punch. This is very nostalgic, going through and listening to all of these songs again. Oh yeah. We love the Pack-a-Punch machine, don't we, everybody? So, yeah, I think it's going to go into A tier. The next perk on the chopping block, I think, is going to be Mule Kick. So let's go ahead and listen to the Mule Kick song. Legend tells us of a man. Oh yes, the legend of El Burro. He was El Burro! It's just another fun perk jingle, man. I mean, Treyarch and all the guys over on the Zombies team, they nailed it with a lot of these perk jingles. He was El Burro. Gosh. We're just really going through the fun songs bright and early in this video, aren't we? It's not S tier. Again, I'm going back and forth in my head between A and B tier. A tier. I know some of you guys might be thinking I'm too generous with this ranking, but it's just another nostalgic song in my opinion. The Legend of El Burro, of course. El Burro! Just fun. When you play zombies, you want to have fun. So, of course, the Legend of El Burro is going to be a fun perk jingle to listen to every single time. Next up, let's go ahead and listen to Stamina. And of course, Stamina's got that slow, kind of smooth feeling to it. This style isn't exactly my cup of tea when it comes to music, but it's not a bad jingle to begin with. So, I mean, it's not bad. I'm thinking either C tier or B tier here. You need to keep on moving. I don't know, guys. You need that vitamin K. I'll be nice. I'll put it in B tier. It's a good jingle. Not my favorite, but it deserves to be up in a good ranking, I think, here. And it sounds like it's stamina up time. Oh, yeah. So that was Stamina Up. Let's go ahead and move on to PhD Flopper. PhD. Now, I know a lot of people are going to rank PhD pretty high up on their list, but honestly, again, this one's really not my cup of tea. It might be a little heartbreaking to some people, but it's going to either be a B or a C tier here. I mean, it's not a bad jingle either. Kind of like Stamina Up, right? It's not a bad jingle, it's just not my cup of tea. Because of PhD. Maybe because of that part, I'll put it in B tier. Honestly, just because of that part, kind of a catchy part of the song there. Yeah, you know what? Low B tier. How about that? A B minus tier, if that ever existed. But, yeah, there we go. PhD Flopper. Of course, we had this jingle return to Black Ops Cold War Zombies, but it was PhD Slider, so it's kind of funny to listen to the perk jingle in Cold War when it's supposed to be when you dive to prone, but in Cold War you slide, obviously, like I just said. So, PhD, everybody. Damn straight. Next up is Deadshot Daiquiri. Now, personally, this is my cup of tea when it comes to music. I really enjoyed the Deadshot Daiquiri perk jingle. The question is, though, A or B tier? We're going to put it in A, but we're going to listen to it here and see. Yeah, I mean, it's a cool jingle. Yeah, A tier. 100% A tier. You know, what's really funny is that Deadshot wasn't a great perk back in Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, but Black Ops Cold War, one of the best perks in the game, and Deadshot definitely got a huge facelift, so glad to see Deadshot get the recognition it deserves, especially with this jingle. Oh yeah. Rocking out with Deadshot Daiquiri here, everybody. With the headshot power of the Deadshot Daiquiri. That's my favorite part. That's my favorite part right there. Next up, moving on into some Black Ops 2 perks. Of course, everyone's going to recognize this one. It's the Tombstone Soda perk jingle. The most memed upon perk jingle in Call of Duty Zombies history, probably. I know I said Quick Revive has had some memes with it too, but I mean, come on. The Misty Electrified dance, the dank version of Tombstone, of course it's going to be super memeable. I don't know where to put it, though. It's not my favorite song. It's just a meme song. You know what I mean? Like, it's an okay song. I'm thinking either B or C here. You're on the ropes. I feel like I've been too nice in this video. I'm putting a lot of the perks up here. Gosh, you know what? Honestly, I am going to put this in C tier. Yeah, that's probably the lowest I'll go for Tombstone, though, just because, I mean, it's an alright song. It's just memeable. That's really what Tombstone is known for nowadays, is just being super memeable. And, of course, the banjo right there at the end. Okay, moving on to Who's Who. Now, this one's kind of funky. This one's kind of cool, actually. I know I'm going to be too nice to Who's Who. I'm probably going to be too nice here. We're going to put it in B real quick, but we're going to listen to it and see. I really want to put this in A tier. But there are just other perk jingles that are better, I think, than the Who's Who. I mean, this is really catchy. Oh, this is a tough call. You know what? I don't care. I'm going to be nice. A tier. I'm going to be nice. I'm going to be nice. People probably won't like that, but I'm going to be nice to Who's Who. It's just the jingle, guys. The perk isn't the greatest, but it's just the jingle. Yeah, just funky. Get that funky kind of groove to it, right? Just makes you want to dance in your seat, you know what I mean? When you're playing, you drink the perk on Diarize, and yeah, this part right here. Woo! Woo! Of course, the part that everybody knows. Now next up is a perk from Black Ops 2 Zombies that doesn't have a perk jingle. It's just a bunch of ambient noises, and I'm sure some of you already know what this is already. Electric Cherry. As you guys can hear, this is all we get for Electric Cherry. So that's immediately going to go into F tier because this isn't really a perk jingle. You can hear these ambient noises on Mob of the Dead anyways. Moving on to Vulture Aid. Now, honestly, it's been a while since I've listened to the Vulture Aid perk jingle. So let's see where I rank this one here. Yeah, I remember this part of it. Kind of a slower moving song here. Searching for an answer. What do we think about Vulture Aid? I don't really know here, actually. It's a very slow moving song. Trying to be eerie, trying to be kind of creepy. I'm kind of thinking C tier here, honestly. Like, it's not a horrible melody. It's kind of mysterious. It's kind of eerie in a way. But it's just kind of a slower moving song here. I think I'm going to put it on C tier. And Vulture Aid, of course, is a fun perk to use in Black Ops 2 Zombies to begin with, so... yeah, it's an okay jingle. Yeah, I would just say it's okay. C tier. Now, moving on to the only new perk that we got in Black Ops 3 Zombies, we have Widow's Wine. Now this one's kind of a groovy, kind of sexy perk jingle, right? So let's see. Let's listen to this one a little bit, because it's been a while since I've listened to this jingle as well. I'm thinking A or B here. Maybe B. Little widow's wine. Okay. Alright. It's got flow. It's going. It's going. With little widow's wine. Not bad. Not bad, honestly. I think I'm going to put it at the top of B tier. Stamina up, move over. Yeah, I'm going to put it at the top of B tier. It's definitely not my favorite of the perk jingles. It's not quite an A to me. It's a good jingle, but like I said, let's put it at the top of B tier. Now moving on to the Black Ops Cold War perk jingles. Here is Elemental Pop. Now, Elemental Pop has that kind of 80s retro kind of style to the perk jingle, which this particular style of music, again, isn't really my cup of tea. So, I don't really know where to put Elemental Pop here. Honestly, I'm thinking C or D tier. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, but let's listen a little bit more. I don't know. I don't know. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of like an idol band that's trying too hard. You know what I mean? I don't know how else to describe it. I mean, it's better than nothing, like with Electric Cherry, right? But it's just never been my cup of tea. I'm gonna put it in D tier. I know there are a lot of people out there that like this style of music and they like the Elemental Pop perk jingle, but not my cup of tea when it comes to music. I'm gonna put it in D tier. But hey, at least the perk in Black Ops Cold War Zombies is awesome. Really helpful. Getting all those alternate ammo types activated on random occasions. So, yeah. And then the song kind of winds down here a little bit. And that's about it for Elemental Pop. And last but certainly not least, Death Perception. This perk jingle is really fun to listen to. Right off the bat, I'm thinking A or B tier. I'm going to be honest. Or not A or B tier. A or S tier here. Because it's just groovy. It's funky. It's got that like rock element to it, and it's got that unique kind of beat. I don't know, guys. I don't know. We're going to put it in S. We're going to listen a little bit longer, though. Just might save your life, chat. And depth perception has saved my life multiple times in Black Ops Cold War Zombies, let me tell you. I don't know. Like, it's a great jingle. This is one of my favorites, personally. But am I being too nice and putting it in S tier? Am I biased? Of course I am, because this is my tier list, but... shoot. Depth perception. I'm going to leave it in S tier, okay? I'm going to leave it in S tier. I really enjoy this perk jingle a lot. Got that rock, kind of a funky little beat to it. I don't know how to describe it. I just really enjoy it. So, there's Depth Perception. Now, I'm sure some of you have already noticed, where are the Shadows of Evil perk jingles, and where is the Wonder Fizz perk jingle from Black Ops 4 Zombies? Well, they're not on this particular tier list, but here's where I would rank those particular jingles. In my opinion, the Shadows of Evil perk jingles are okay. I mean, they're not as great as the original 4 perk jingles that we had for Double Tap, Juggernaut, Quick Revive, and Speed Cola. So, honestly, I think I'll put those in B tier if they were included in this particular tier list. So, Shadows of Evil perk jingles all go in B tier. And finally, when it comes to the Black Ops 4 Zombies Wonderful Wonder Fizz jingles, there are actually a few variations of that same jingle that were supposed to be in Black Ops 4 Zombies, but never made the final cut. And I made a video about that a long time ago, so if you guys want to check that out, I'll leave a link down below in the description. But those particular jingles, they're okay, and I would probably put those in C tier, to be honest. Well, here you have it, everybody. My ranking of all of the perk jingles in Call of Duty Zombies. What do you think about my tier list? Share your thoughts in the comments. And of course, like I said at the beginning of the video, make sure you go and check out TheLegendHD's video when he posts it, so you guys can see all of the data collected from all of the Call of Duty Zombies creators. Anyways, guys, that's it for this video, and I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and subscribe if you're a brand new viewer. And with that said, have a fantastic rest of your day or night, depending on where you are in this crazy world, and I'll see you guys next time.